Hello and welcome to Lifetime Uncorked, the show where we break down your favorite made-for-TV movies one bottle at a time. I'm your host, Patrick Serrano, and today we're talking about Taste of His Own Poison. Taste of His Own Poison stars Rhonda, Dent, and Nolan Dubuc. The movie begins with some old-fashioned high school bullying. David is forced to eat a sandwich off the floor in the bathroom by his bully, Sawyer. Sawyer is a jerk and talks about how hot Dylan's mom is, which might not be bad if you're his mom. Dylan's friend Meredith breaks up the fight, but the boys keep coming for one another. The boys are called to the principal's office, and so are their mothers. Courteney, Dylan's mother, is going through a divorce from his dad, Ben. Sawyer's mother, Andrea, is living a single mother life, and she's at her wit's end. He is physically abusive and spends more time with his rebellious older brother, Ethan. Things escalate to murder when Sawyer bullies Dylan at lunch, eats his sandwich, and suddenly goes into convulsions. The sandwich was poisoned with supplies from the science lab. Detectives question Dylan, but his parents threaten to lawyer up quickly. Why would Dylan poison his own sandwich? It doesn't make sense. Meredith checks on her friend, and he misreads the signals and goes in for a kiss. She throws up, and in Lifetime movie, that can only mean one thing. Meredith is pregnant. Andrea and her rebel son, Ethan, deal with Sawyer's death differently. Ethan poses as a pizza delivery guy to gain access to Dylan's home and stab him to death. Courteney hears the commotion and smashes Ethan over the head. As the police are on their way, Ben, Dylan's dad, beats the crap out of Ethan. Courteney overhears Ethan and Meredith talking and hears Dylan confess to the murder. She calls the police, and when detectives arrive, Ben takes the blame for his son and is put in jail. Andrea, on the other hand, confronts Courteney directly. At first, she apologizes for her son's actions and then blames Dylan for her son's murder. Courteney can't handle the pressure of lying about Dylan and almost reports her son as the murderer until she sees him fighting with Meredith in his car. Courteney learns that Meredith actually is pregnant, and Sawyer was the father. Meredith killed Sawyer because when she told him about the baby, he rejected her. Courteney tries to convince Meredith to turn herself in, but Andrea shows up and kidnaps them both. Andrea knew about the baby all along. She plans to keep Meredith until she gives birth. Dylan shows up and tries to save his mother and friend, but Courteney and Meredith save themselves and wrestle a fire poker from Andrea. Andrea is taken away by the police and put into an insane asylum, and Meredith has her baby in prison. And that is Taste of His Own Poison. High school bullies suck, so I didn't feel bad for Sawyer dying at the beginning of this movie. The movie really lacked a point of view, and I wasn't sure which character perspective we were seeing this through. Is it a high school movie? Is the movie about parenthood and going to any length to protect your child? The movie aimed to be both, but ultimately failed at being anything. The twist of Andrea being crazy and Meredith being pregnant was very random and convoluted. But hey, at least we got a fire poker, right? The movie had one big kill, and I would have to put a big ol' cork in this one. That's it for this week. Let me know what you think about the movie in the comments section below, and follow the show at Lifetime Uncorked. You can also follow me at Patrick Miguel. Lifetime Uncorked is a podcast with hundreds of episodes recapping Lifetime movies. Listen wherever you get your podcasts, and visit lifetimeuncorked.com for full reviews. If you feel like it, please leave me a tip on Ko-fi, buy me a glass of wine, and I'll keep watching Lifetime. That's it for this week. We'll talk to you soon. Bye!